Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Black Society TV. I'm back with another video. Um, I know it took a little minute, but I had to take some time off. But I want to talk about this story regarding Sade Robinson. Sade Robinson. She's a 19-year-old Milwaukee black female who was excited. So they say she was excited to to meet a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white guy, uh, and well, supposedly it didn't turn out um, that great for her, and I'll let y'all hear some of the details of of this story. Um, it's a crazy story, a crazy story. That it's man, it's definitely definitely disgusting.
That this content is for adults only. Viewer discretion advised. Presentation time first. Sade Carolina, I think the second name is Carolina Robinson, was born on May 10th of 2004 in Vicksburg, Mississippi. She moved to Milwaukee with her mother before she turned 2. Her father lives in Florida. Apparently her parents were never married, but they did their very best to co-parent. She worked at Pizza Shuttle as a cashier on Milwaukee's east side, and I've seen a couple of interviews and read articles.
Now, I'm gonna tell y'all in Milwaukee, at this pizza shuttle place, there was another black female who came up missing from the same pizza place. Her name is Joniah Walker. She came up missing. She's 15 years old. She left one day. They said that she was heavily on social media, also trying to meet guys and things like that. And she came up missing also. Now, this guy in this case, they haven't linked it yet, but trust me, they'll link it. But let's get back into it.
About what her co-workers have to say about her, and they just say she was, the brightest light in the room. She was just so wonderful, big smile, lifted everyone's mood, such a wonderful person. So she worked a second job at the Wisconsin club. There's another typo for the typo jar, where she also helped her sister get a job. They said little sister in the article. I'm not too sure, how much younger. Sade, of course, was 19 years old. 19. This case. So please, trigger warning. This case is, of course, for adults only. It's a case involving murder, dismemberment. It's terrible. Okay, so just be warned. She was 1 month away from graduating from the Milwaukee Area Technical College with an associate degree in criminal justice. That is the career she wanted to pursue, a career in criminal justice. And how absolutely sad that she crossed paths with the person I'm going to look at, the defendant, the accused. We'll be looking at that red flag in a moment, but she met him once, by the sounds of it, from everything we know. It's first date, right?
First date.
Wendy, thank you so much. Okay, so while young and still figuring out what she would do with her life, she had aspirations of joining the U.S. Air Force, said her mother. So she had big dreams. Criminal justice, the U.S. Air Force. It sounds like she was very talented. Every year for her birthday and her mom's birthday, because they shared, but their birthdays were very close together. Her mom's on April 27th, so shame, man, that's coming up soon, and Sade's on May 10th. So every year for her birthday and her mom's birthday, they had a meal through MATC's culinary program. And recently, before Sade went missing and then was found murdered, then her mom was saying, did you book the tickets? And she said yes, and they're really looking forward to their upcoming birthdays. Sade had recently taken a trip to Jamaica. Her mom said that Maxwell Anderson, that's the guy we're going to look at, the defendant, didn't seem like the company that Sade would keep. At this point, as a mother, I know somebody harmed.
Now, Maxwell Anderson. Now, her mother told her and said that she shouldn't go out with him. That this doesn't look like a company that that Sade will keep. Okay, that's letting you know that, because Maxwell Anderson, blonde hair, blue eyes, a white guy, and apparently she wasn't used to dating white guys. She was used to dating only black guys. So it was really out of her comfort zone and out of her league, but she was trying to, as most black women are nowadays, they call it diversing. And a lot of them are trying to do this nowadays, and not saying that no one can diverse. Not saying that. Saying you have to watch out for the ones who are diversing, who are trying to diverse you for the wrong reason. Okay? Black women are not being careful of the racists that are out here that are trying to meet you and murder you and do bad things to you. They're not watching out. They're not thinking about that. They're not thinking about people having the same mentality that their ancestors had on being racist and having slaves. They're not thinking about any of that. They're just thinking about, oh, I need to try a white man. I need to try something different. That's the way to go. That's what the social media is putting out there. Social media is putting out this narrative to black women that that they should have a white man over their family. Period. I watched a movie called Damsel. My wife and I, we watched a movie called a Damsel, like Damsel in Distress, like off of Netflix. It's called Damsel, and we also watched. My wife, she wanted to watch The Little Mermaid. Well, she actually likes it, and in this movie, and I told her, I said, in both of these movies, they have Caucasian males that are over every family, and they have black males as the servants on different parts of these movies. Little Mermaid, the guy who is supposed to marry the Little Mermaid, he has a black mother, who's she's married to a white man, and his kids, she's mother over his kids. And then in Damsel, it's the same thing. They have a white man that's over every family. He has his kids, and the black woman is playing mother to his. And this is happening in every movie, in every a TV show, every commercial. They're really trying to knock the black male out of the top position in the family. Amongst everything else that's going on, with us. They're just trying to totally dismantle us. And it's not everybody. It's just the racists that are doing this. So what's happening is they're putting these narratives out there that hey, white males need to be over everything. You need to get you a white male, and the black woman is falling for it. And in a lot of situations, and not saying it's good with black males or whatever, either. But what I'm saying is, it's not turning out good in certain situations. Take for instance, and I'm going to get back to this Sade Robinson case. a case out of Houston, Texas, with a white guy named Brian Coulter, who was with a black young lady named Gloria, and she had about 6, 7 kids. And Brian Coulter, he's white, she's black. He beat her son to death in front of his sisters and brothers. Beat her son to death. Left the son, wrapped the son up, and put him in the closet to rot and die alongside, well, to die while his sisters and brothers are still in the house and they run off. He was threatening her, basically, hey, if you stick, hey, you better stick by me through this or else. You putting yourself back into slave, because that's how the slave masters did the slaves. That's how they threatened them. That's how they done them. Killed their kids, killed their husband, them, and told you better not say nothing or beat on you or whatever. And he was beating her kids, her black children. See, they're getting in these situations thinking that it's going to be better, and it's coming out to be worse, because what you're doing is you're getting with a racist who don't. And then he was just using her. She was getting $2,000 a month for her kids. He's having all this jewelry on, all this fake jewelry, and all this gold teeth and diamond teeth and all that. She's buying all this stuff for him, so he's just straight up using her. Another case, and I forgot what it's out of, but a white male. He was accused and convicted of rape. You could look all this up. Convicted of rape. He had a black girlfriend and made her try to kill the judge in his case. And she went along with it. So they're getting these undercover racists and thinking that they're diversing and getting dissected. Okay, now, Sade Robinson, let's get back to her.
My baby, and I'm going to need that person held fully accountable, she said. That individual will be haunted eternally. So if you would like to share, if you can like and share this episode, the family is using hashtag justice for Sade. So if we want to also add to that momentum for that hashtag, of course, we want to see full justice for Sade. So you can share it with that hashtag if you like. She was reported missing on April 2nd of 2024 when she did not arrive at work, which was not like her at all. It was the manager at Pizza Shuttle that was like, she would never miss work. So, friends were trying to call. They called the police. There was a welfare check that was done at her apartment. The police couldn't get hold of her. So, crazy. Unfortunately, that same day, body parts were found, and we're going to get to that. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so she had the Life 360 app shared with her family, which I say because, people say, why don't they have... I don't know. People always want to victim blame. I don't think there's any reason to victim blame at all, ever. But what can we learn from this? Sade had the Life 360 app. Her family and friends could track her location, which really helped the investigation a lot, which you'll see from that criminal complaint document, right? Okay. Shame, man. These are pictures of her mom, and she said her whole life was ahead of her. She was so amazing, so beautiful, such a beautiful angel. Everywhere she went, people just admired my baby. Sheena Scarborough said. Sheena last saw Sade on Easter Sunday. They had a meal together, they spent that time together, and she didn't know, of course, that would be the last time that she would see her daughter. Okay, now deep breaths for Maxwell Williams. Maxwell Williams, he's 33 years old. Okay. He is a 33-year-old, now former bartender in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He's a former high school football star. They say that from yearbooks they found from the Catholic Memorial High School, you could see that he played football there, and he graduated from Pewaukee High School.
Isn't
that where Jesse Krzyzewski went? When I heard that, I'm like, Pewaukee, okay.
And the thing about this guy, this white guy that she got a hold of, Maxwell Williams. They called him Williams, and then they called him Maxwell Anderson. They tried to give him all kind of names with the right names. He was 33 years old. This young black lady was 19. Okay, she was 19 years old. Had no business really being with him. But she's listening to the media. Some of these female rappers having a rap. Oh, I'm gonna give me a white boy. They got it in their raps. Um, so she's going along with the narrative and trying this out. So Maxwell takes her, and I'll finish the story. He takes her first to a restaurant called Twisted something, whatever, Twisted. She should have known then. The guy taking her to a restaurant called Twisted, whatever. Uh, and she makes the biggest mistake of her life. The biggest mistake of her life. She goes to his house. Goes to his house. Uh, at some point, her car is seen driving away from his house. Um, Next thing you know, her body parts are being found all over Milwaukee. Uh, Maxwell Williams was arrested, and by the way, he's the son of a Milwaukee millionaire, so he has a lot of money to do whatever it was he was trying to do, or whatever it was he had been doing. I'm coming to find out they found someone else's blood in his house, so apparently this guy had been doing this for a minute, and I bet they come to find out, and I'll come back with some more on the story, but I know they're gonna find out that he didn't kill plenty other black women. Plenty other black women. He's like a modern day Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer was going to clubs and meeting gay clubs and meeting gay black men, taking them back to his room, apartment or whatever, cutting them up, eating them, doing all kind, raping them, doing all kind of things to these gay black young men. And that's nothing but a sign of a racist because you're doing it to black people. So you're a racist, yes. Uh, but black women are not catching on to what's going on, and this video I'm making is to let y'all know. Be careful, be careful. You may want to diverse and see what else is out there, whatever the case may be, but just know that there are people out there that are hunting you. People are out there hunting you, trying to do things to you just because you are black. Not that they like you, but because they want to be able to do something to you because you are black. Okay? And this Sade Robinson story is very sad, and it's very hurting. To know that someone would do this to a young black successful young lady like this, who did nothing wrong to this person or anybody that we know of, but especially to this person. She did nothing wrong to this person, for this person to have done this to her. But if y'all like this story, like, comment, share, subscribe to this channel if y'all like what I'm saying. And, let's grow this channel. But like, comment, share, and subscribe, and share with someone else. All right, YouTube.